So we have our first official look at the trailer for Gawain. We do know Gawain is going to be the next UR festival. So let's watch the trailer real quick. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. And you can actually see, I mean, it's not really hard to guess if you are a fan of Four Knights of the Apocalypse to really see that that is definitely Gawain's like two souls, right? You have Escanor and Merlin because of her. That still confuses me a little bit. I think it's their biological daughter, or like, you know, daughter through genes or whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We do know Gawain is coming. Look, even the comment section. This is a cool GIF right there. Gawain. I hate this version of Gawain, by the way. This version is definitely not the best version of her. I don't think so. Yeah, so we know it's Gawain, right? We know it's Gawain, which is really cool. And then we also know that the 6.5 anniversary actually is, it looks like it's gonna be next week, like, yeah, next week. So that's pretty crazy. Expect it, or because it says the 20th, so that means the 21st for me. Or no. I lied. It is gonna be the 20th. It's weird depending on which time zone you're in, but yeah, it should be the 20th of next week. Kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. We are directly skipping a 242 banner, I believe, which is wild. Okay, I thought they would have gave us a little like banner in between. I guess they said F it, right? They just said F it. So yeah, all right, interesting stuff. So I want to go back to this right here. So again, we do know it's Gawain. The next character that will be coming I don't think it's going to be a festival. There's no way there's going to be a festival Donnie. So I don't even want to entertain that thought. But yeah, this will likely either be the next banner after Gawain, or it'll be the side banner unit for her. But I think it'll probably just be another banner. Donnie could honestly be a 242 banner. He actually could be a 242 banner unit. I wouldn't be mad at that, actually. I wouldn't be too upset if Donnie was the 242. I could definitely see that happening, being a possibility. Gawain being the festival unit makes sense. It's going to be nice to see some buffs for the Four Knights of Apocalypse. And then I want to refer to this post. Also, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but shout outs to ALS. Very, very, very grateful that he has all of this just on hand. So shout outs to ALS. We do know that we are getting festivals in Gawain. This is all subject to change. So I don't want to say we know, but Gawain being implemented gives me hope that we will see, you know, these other two LRs. Not because I want them. I think diversifying the teams right now is going to be very fun, very helpful. And it's going to feel different from just running 7 Deadly Sins, demons, humans. So yeah, I think that, you know, with Elizabeth LR, we will see somewhat of a resurgence of Goddess. I don't know about a complete resurgence, but I think we definitely could see that. Percival, depending on which version of Percival they go with, we could either get unknown or human buffs. And then Gawain, again, same thing, human or unknown, possibly both. We'll see. We'll see. Characters to be newly introduced in the future. So again, we do know that Donnie, I say we know, but it is highly likely to be Donnie. So this would be correct as well in this leaks, right? LR scheduled for implementation. So we did get Shin. We didn't get Camilla, but we did get Shin for an LR. It's possible, again, with Elizabeth, we get Sariel and Tarmiel's LRs, or one or the other. It doesn't matter to me, but, you know, some 4 Angels buffs, 4 Archangels buff, never a bad thing. Ragnarok, we haven't seen Ragnarok, but I think it is probably like right around the corner. I do think that's, yeah. Halloween characters, so we could expect Halloween characters being in, you know, 7 Deadly Sins, and a new LR for Halloween and seasonal events. So we do know that we might get some type of Halloween LR, might make a video on that, which will be super crazy. That'd be super wild. And then for the Sacred Treasure, we got Percival, Nas, UR, Gother, and King. This is just Holy Relic, which is good. And then the events right here. So I am very, very excited for this. New bosses featuring the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse that update with that rotate with each update. I'm really excited about this. This could be very fun. Could be in the key 2 words there. It could be very fun for players to have something new to do while also giving us brand new exciting content. I am excited about that. So hopefully they really cook with this new mode or whatever. And then permanent game mode for the 7 plagues. Not sure what exactly this is. I still don't know what the 7 plagues are exactly. Is that like catastrophes? Is that something within the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse series? I'm not too sure, or I don't remember what the 7 plague or who the 7 plagues are. But yeah, scheduled implementation of a dual fest assault mode, and then the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse counter battle costumes. Okay, and then some other just basically quality of life updates to come as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to really go over in this video. Not too long. Gawain being the festival, again, I'm not mad at. She definitely will help unknown or human, depending on which they give her. I do think that it'll probably be human the more I think about it, because they did give Percival human too. And as we all know, if you read the manga, Percival is not a human per se. He is a life spirit. So they didn't give him the unknown. And the same thing with Nas too. Nas, he is, well, I should say they are a fairy, right? Depending on which, it's weird for fairies. It's depending on, I think, the gender of which you love, you'll become the gender that that person's attracted to. I actually went to fairy instead of human. That's funny. You'll become the person, you'll become the gender that the person you like is attracted to. That's basically how it works, which is pretty interesting how fairies work, right? So yeah, Nas is a human though in the game. The next version of Nas we get actually might be a fairy. Again, it depends on which version of Nas they use. So all herbalist Nas should be humans, and then whatever name they give the brand new Nas in the future, they you know, whatever it might be, successor Nas or whatever, that'll be a fairy. Very excited though, very super excited to see what they do with Gawain. Not sure, again, not sure what they could do to really spice up the meta besides making her completely immune, and I mean completely immune to counter damage right off rip. That's the only way I could really see Gawain being like meta breaking. Other than that, I don't know, maybe like lock in attack cards of the person who has a stance or something. We'll see. I definitely think it'll be something stance related to counter Meliodas though. I definitely do think that we could even see buffs for Four Knights of Apocalypse, like a crazy amount, like 40% basic stats or something like that, and just giving them super extra effects. We'll see. But yeah, this will be Dev signing out, guys. I love you all, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day.